Hello, you're on time for New Vision TV News. I am Ruth Naseje. The media is awash with stories on the government mounting an amendment to lift the presidential age limit. However, as it turns out, the public, politicians and political commentators may have been discussing a rumor. Or is it?
There's been a lot of excitement in the media, especially social media, on the lifting of the presidential age limit. The politicians have come up to condemn it as a ploy by President Yoweri Museveni to extend his rule. Museveni is now 73, and if Article 102 is not changed, he will not be eligible to contest because he will be 77 and the Constitution puts the maximum limit at 75. According to Deputy Attorney General Mwesigwa Rukutana, the government has not brought any legislation to that effect. He said Cabinet has never discussed such a proposal.
What we gazetted was a bill having something to do with Article 26, something to do with acquisition of land for infrastructure by government. I do not know where the speculators get that rugambo that we want to amend Article 102. Well, it's up to Ugandans. If Ugandans feel that we should amend that article, they are free, they will bring it. I can't speculate on their behalf. Of course, there are voices saying that the article should be amended, but they have not formally presented the matter to us, and it has not gone through the due process.
The Speaker of Parliament, Rebecca Daga, says some MPs were being intimidated over the amendment.
Messages. And I want to assure the country that I have not seen any bill. I have not seen the bill. It is not here. So I don't know where the debate is coming from. So I want to ask the Attorney General of the Ministry of Justice to come and inform us.
During the burial of former Kampala Mayor Sebana Kizito in Luwero, Justice Minister Kahindo Tafile said although there was a provision in the Constitution that calls for an amendment, he would have to appoint a committee that seeks people's opinions. So, has the country been taken for a ride by social media and the politicians? Where is the origin of the amendment talk? According to the procedure, a bill can be brought to Parliament through Cabinet or as a private member's bill. The sector minister is required to defend his or her memorandum in Cabinet, justifying the principles of the proposed piece of legislation. Once Cabinet approves, the principles are sent to the Attorney General, the legal advisor to government. Once the draft bill has been done, it is taken back to Cabinet before the minister is authorized to print the bill. Where Cabinet gives authority, the draft bill is taken to the government printer. The draft bill then is published in a gazette for the public to read. Sufficient copies of the bill are then forwarded to Parliament for members. The ministers and members are notified by the clerk to Parliament when the bill is put on the order paper for first reading. First reading is where the owner of the proposed legislation officially introduces the bill to Parliament. The clerk reads out the short title of the bill, and then the Speaker refers the bill to an appropriate committee of Parliament, which examines it in detail. The minister is required to appear before the committee and defend his or her bill before other stakeholders are invited to give their views. Depending on the nature of the bill in question, the committee can travel up country to seek people's views on the bill before writing the report to Parliament. The committee is required to submit its report within 45 days. Any member of the public displeased with the provisions of the bill can present a formal petition to the Speaker. This is the stage where the committee proposes amendments to the text with a view of improving the draft legislation. The committee report is used as a guiding tool for members. In the second reading, it is basically the reporting stage, and this is where the minister provides justification of the bill to Parliament, and then the chairperson presents the committee findings. The next stage is just for formality. The minister moves a motion that this bill is read for the third time and do pass. The President now signifies his assent and the processes of gazetting the act are done. The Act takes effect on the day it has been signed, or the Minister can provide a day for it to take effect. At the moment, none has been done for the age limit bill to take effect.
And in our daily Pearl of Africa series, we take a look at Lake Birinze. Now, Lake Birinze is found in Masaka district south of Kampala, Uganda's capital city. The lake is not far from Lake Nabugabo, which is also found in Masaka district. These lakes were formed as a result of sand dunes resulting from strong winds. Let's take a look.
Lake Birinze is found in Masaka district in central Uganda. Birinze and Lake Nabugabo could be best described as babies of Lake Victoria. The two lakes were formed as a result of sand dunes created by the strong winds which drove water out of Lake Victoria. The sand dunes prevented the water from going back to Lake Victoria, hence forming Lake Nabugabo and Birinze. A quiet ambience, cool breeze and fresh air around Lake Birinze is one of the reasons why romanticists make it their #1 destination all year around. Animals also compete with people for the lake serving, not with its fresh grass. Masaka locals find Lake Birinze a blessing. They have visitors in form of tourists who leave $1 or $2 when they buy their products. Each person around the lake has benefited from it in one way or another.
And that's all we had for you. Thank you for watching. Be sure to catch more of your news updates on your mobile phone, on your desktop, on your tablet, and anywhere on the go by visiting our website, www.newvision.co.ug. I am Ruth Naseje.